and welcome to this version of Carol of the Bells. This is an instrumental version, but if you are able to add in the lyrics then feel free to. Carol of the Bells is based on a Ukrainian folk song and it features a 4-note repeating pattern, an ostinato pattern, that forms the main part of the melody. It was used in 2 blockbuster movies. Do you know which ones? I'll tell you right at the end, but in the meantime, let's have a sneak preview of what we're working towards. Right, let's get started. So we're going to start with the body percussion patterns. I'm not going to break them down because I think you'll be able to pick them up just by joining in with the next video. It splits into 3 screens and sometimes the 3 different screens are doing something different and sometimes they all join together and are in unison. So see if you can jump about so that you practice all 3 parts when they're doing something different. Let's see how the body percussions for part A transfer onto our instruments. Our first body percussion pattern is, this is played using the notes C, B, C, A, like this. The second body percussion part for section A goes these are the bells ringing. Ding, dong, ding,
which is
dong,
played
A, G, A, B, A, G, A, E. The third part is similar to the first part, but is higher on your body. It uses the notes E, D and C. So practice those ostinato patterns slowly and gradually build up speed, and then see if you can play along with this short video, which is just the A section. Let's move on to the B section. We'll try learning it by rote, but if you find it easier to do it with notation, that comes later on in this video, so you could always skip forward if you prefer to have the notes in front of you as well. The body percussion part for section B slowly goes like this. I'll do it again. So the rhythm is ta, ti 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 ta, ti 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 ta, ti 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 ta, ti ti ta. And the ending we already know from section A. So let's add it onto our xylophone. Ta, ti 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 ta, ti 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 ta, ti 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 ta, ti ti ta. This is a simplified version of the section B part. The section C tuned percussion part is the hardest one to play, but don't worry, there is a simplified version coming up. Our body percussion pattern is which on the xylophone goes that down. Let's do the first bit, the TTs. T, 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 T. T, 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 T. T, 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 T. And then let's add on the second half of the phrase, which actually is T, T, ta, ta. 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 Now try putting both those sections together after 3. 1, 2, 3. T, 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 ta, ta. T, 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 ta, ta. That'll probably need a little bit of slow practice and then gradually build up the speed to be able to play it in time with the rest of the piece. Here's the simplified version for section C. It uses E, B, D and C, like this. Right, so now we know all the percussion parts for sections A, B and C. Let's see if we can join in with this purely percussion video to practice our tune percussion parts. Finally, here is the notation that goes with all the parts that you've been practicing. So now it's over to you to decide how you want to arrange your version of the performance, which instruments you're going to use, which parts you're going to have playing on which line. Are you going to break any little bits up and alternate between, say, wooden instruments and metal instruments? You might bring in boom whackers, you might bring in recorders or other orchestral instruments. that can play any of the parts that are on the screen. So here it is with notation for you to play along with and make your own arrangement of Carol of the Bells. Enjoy!